间敬礼传承祖师，敬礼了明和尚，敬礼三家正风上师，敬礼16世大法门Dharma，敬礼图灯导览上师，敬礼坛城三宝，敬礼瑶池金母大天尊，敬礼大力金刚王，师母、各位上师、教授师、法师、讲师、助教、堂主及各位同仁，还有网络上的同仁，大家吉祥。今天呢，有很多的这个来自世界各地的，还有贵宾一并在这里。
Today we have many VIPs coming from all over the world, and thank you for coming.
那么我们首先这个期望这个平和养老院以及教育大楼能够在这里矗立起来。
We hope that this Finger Senior Home, which is an education center, can be established and help all the sick and the elderly.
新生代的这个佛教的弘法人员，
and also to educate the new generation of the Dharma propagator preachers,
出家的，还有在家居士，
to educate all the Sangha members and the lay practitioners,
弘法度众，能够去
that in the future they can continue the Dharma propagation in the salvation of sentient beings.
那么养老院是属于身体上，交易大楼
The
是属于
senior
心
home
灵上，
is for the body, and the education center is for the soul.
心都要兼顾啊。
So that's why we have to have both a strong body and mind, healthy body and
都
mind,
要平和
and peaceful body and mind.
回归到什么？回归到这个本然的境界。
To return to the natural state.
这个在身体的这个保养上面，其实有些地方是在影响到
In care of the body,
甚至
we talk about
这个也是
health
很重
care,
要的。但是
nutrition,
这个只是在人间。
and lifestyle. This is important, but
真
only
正的
in the
这
world.
个佛教本身的精神，
But the spirit of Buddhism
心灵你的心回归到本能的境界，
is to return your mind and heart to the natural state.
出世间的，那么身体是属于入世间，
That's for the out of worldly
两者呢，
and the body is for the worldly path. And both are
因
important.
为没有健康的身体，也就很难修行。
Because without good body, it's very difficult to cultivate spiritually. We need to have a good, healthy body in order to cultivate spiritually, to return to the natural state. This place is Gopeng in Perak province. We went to Ipoh and then Taipei, and now we're in Gopeng. When I was in Seattle, there was an Australian immigrant, and I told her that I was going to Malaysia for Dharma teaching, and this lady told me that her hometown was in Taipei, and I heard that her former lover was also in Taipei. His name was Wenjie, and Grandmaster said it correctly, but people kept correcting him. And so people asked for this Dharma brother Wenjie, and this Dharma brother told me that I'm most familiar with her. How come you're so intimate with her? And he showed me her picture too. I only know her nickname. Where is she now? She's outside. And where is Wenjie? He has to be at work today, so he's not here. Because she told me that her hometown is in Taipei, and we would pass by. So that's why I remembered it, and I wanted to check on him. She immigrated to Australia. So I'm saying hi to her. for the good care of the body in Taoism, as taught by my Guru. First, you have to retain the cement. For the man have to learn to retain the cement. You should not raise your cement and spirit. You have to take in the breath. Like when we practice the 9-cycle Buddha breathing and the Vajra chanting, the treasure is energy yoga. That's to take in the air or take in the vital energy. And third, you need to swallow the saliva. Our body chakra is here at the above the brow point. That's the upper dantian. It's the place of the body chakra. And you need to visualize the body chakra to descend to your mouth. And then you swish it with your tongue, and then you swallow it. So you swish it until it's foamy and foam all over your mouth, and then you swallow it. That's swallowing the saliva. So the saliva is like the water of the pond, very pure. It's water from heaven descending. So the swallowing saliva is the divine water practice that was transmitted by my Guru. So 3 key points. One is to retain the cement, to take in the vital energy, and to swallow the saliva. And for women, retaining cement means you have to stop the menstruation. And the chi practice is the same, taking in the vital energy. And then you swallow the saliva, which is the divine water practice. 3 key points: retaining the cement, swallowing the saliva, and taking in the vital energy. Spiritually, you have to read and access the true Buddha divine wisdom, or TBPOYE. TBPPOYEH. Many of grandmasters' workmanship, or grandmasters' articles and literatures, whether they are transcriptions or recordings of my Dharma teachings or articles written by me, are all inside this treasure trove of divine wisdom. And it includes the personal experiences from my spiritual cultivation, and it is free for you to join. And it's best if everyone joins. TBPOYE has many volunteers helping And you can see them all, even on your cell phones. So as if that's the food for your thoughts, the food for your soul. It's best if each true Buddha disciple joins the TB Club. It's all free. And in the future, if you want to donate, it's all voluntary. We don't force anyone. If you have money, then you can donate more. If you don't, you can just offer as you like, or it's okay if you don't offer. From the TB Boye, the treasure trove of divine wisdom, you will be able to get lots of wisdoms, and that's the food for the soul. And from it, you would know and comprehend what is correct, what is proper, and what is not, and what is the Buddha, and what is the Mara or demon. It's all clearly written. These few days, we came to Ipoh. There was mother and daughter with the ghost of X on them. They came to this Pink senior home. And when I give them blessings on their heads, I discovered that they have taken the food of X. Their mental states are not stable. They are mentally deranged. In Ibao Lechang Temple and Taiping Miao in Lechang Temple, there are people who have attended X ceremonies and suffered disturbances from them, and their mental states are not stable. Someone who took the food of X still had their mental problem until now. What is the name? After taking the food of X, she couldn't sleep, and now she still have an unstable mind. So don't just take any foods, but you can take their master's food or talisman. Because Grandmaster's food is blessed by the Buddhas and the disciples.
他的福啊，是鬼加持，就是鬼加持的。
X food
吃了一定会变鬼。
is blessed by the ghost. So by taking it, you become the ghost.
那你参加他的法会，祖先给他超度。
So if you attend her ceremony,
插壶里面当鬼。
and if you're about to deliver by her, then you would enter into the XX hall, become ghost. If you're young, you become the wife of the ghost. If you're old, then you become the ghost mother. There's power in her virtual deliverance. But they all will be delivered to the realm of the ghost. That's why it felt powerful.
因为他的这个在这边呢，有人拿他的加持过的这个开光过的佛像来看，也是出了问题。
Someone worshipped a statue
一样也是出了问题。
they got from X, and they also suffered problems.
所以他开光的，他只要他开光加持过，全部
Anything
都
that she
变成
consecrated or blessed
吃了他的福的，你看，在因为养老院，那个娃
Look
娃，
at
他
this
这些
senior
精神失
home,
常。
the name Vava.
他有听到声音叫他去死，一样的都是一
She
样的。
also heard voices to go die. It's all the same
这
scenario,
个状况都是一样的。
the same situation.
碰到他，你就失眠。
As soon as you're
就
touched
是
by
被
her,
盗气、
you start to
被
lose
干
sleep,
扰，
and then
再
your
来
energy
精神失常，
is being robbed,
再来
and you're being
看
disturbed
见
or
这
interfered,
个看见鬼，
and then you
听见看，
become
听见
mentally
鬼在跟他
deranged,
说话，
and you see
再来鬼就跟他讲，
hallucinations,
叫他去死。
and you hear things, and then goes telling you to go die. Master Lin Tong's
你
here.
爸爸也是鬼叫他去死的。
The ghost also told your dad to go die, right?
这个台湾的它的中心，它的中心，联东的爸爸是装他的叉叉服的装潢啊，装潢的师傅，木工把它装潢好，结果鬼也不饶他，
Renovation.
进入他的身体里面，叫他理华，
He was attacked
理成日本头。
and entered into his
一
body,
个老人家理成日本头，
asked him to shave his
有一个
head
京剧的那个日本头，
like a samurai,
然后把坛城的佛像全部给它扫掉，
with a hand not
产
allowed to,
生了一种暴力
and
动
then
的
asked
动
him to
作，
burn
把他家的坛城佛像全部扫掉，
and he became violent.
再来晚上睡不好，
He couldn't
我
sleep.
听到鬼的声音，
He heard
他
voices
讲
of
台湾
the
话
ghost，
你去死了，
speaking in Taiwanese.
你去死吧，
Go ahead, go
就
die.
叫联东上去的爸爸去死。给他盖房子，给那个鬼盖房子的人
So
是
he
联东
was
上
the
去
one
的爸
that
爸，
built the abode,
盖好房子还叫他去死。
and then instead the ghost asked
鬼啊
him to go，die.
我没有道义，根本没有道义。
So the
你
ghost
盖
said,
我的房子，我鬼要帮你才对啊，怎么可以叫盖房子的人去死？
because after someone's building a house for you, you should have help.
你看这个
But instead asking him to go
因为
die.
养老院的这个老人，一样听到鬼跟他讲，你去死。
And the elderly here at the senior homes is saying,
最
telling
恐
her to go
怕、
die.
最恐怖的一件事，
I've heard the same case
我们
so
美
often.
国啊，纽泽西州
And the scariest thing is, there was a lady in New Jersey,
他是
United
吃了
States.
他的也是毒吗？
She also
这
took
个
X.
那时候我在问世的时候，你在
When I was giving spiritual consultation, you were there, right?
一个姓黎的黎明的黎的黎师姐，
Miss Lee,
她吃了叉叉的毒，
and she took X
那
food.
个鬼在耳朵跟她讲，你去买
The
枪，
ghost told her
看到人就杀。
in her ears and asked her to buy a gun and kill anyone, everyone
你
she
去
sees.
买枪，看到人就杀。
Go buy a gun and kill
美国
anyone
为
you
什
see.
么最近啊？我发觉美国最
You
近
know,
很
I observed that in America there's so many gunshots and murders in schoolyards. Las Vegas, it was really bad. Before in America, maybe just a very few times in a year, but nowadays it's really unsettled. There are 2 gunshots in a month. Because the ghost can influence the unstable people to buy a gun and kill anyone.
联宗上师可以作证，那个姓狄的师姐，纽泽西州姓狄的师姐，听到
Master Lin Tong witnessed the story by Mrs. Lee from New Jersey, that the ghost told her to buy a gun and kill anyone she sees.
另外呢，我们知道这个美国加州 California 南加州
in California, there's forest fire both in North and South California, and burned towns, many towns and cities, thousands of houses, and killed many people. So thousands of people lost their homes. What's the reason behind it? Why did it happen in North and South California? Let me tell you, San Francisco is at the Northern California. The forest fire first happened in Northern California and then Southern California. It's just like is it related to Homa fire? I should say no more. At the headquarters of the ghosts in San Francisco. That's why California suffers from disasters of the forest fire that burned many people and thousands of houses. And tens of thousands of people lost their homes. I don't want to say that they were all caused by ex-ghosts, but they were murdered at the center in Taiwan, at the Kwan district, Taoyuan area. And there were 2 sheriffs in the neighborhoods talking to each other, that they were unrest in their areas. What happened? Many people died suddenly, and most of them were still very young and strong. They all died suddenly. Old people like me will die.
像我这老人呢，不是说不会死，一定会死。只是啊。
We all will die, but time is not here yet.
真的很奇怪啊，就是在观音区、桃园观音区附近的2个里的年轻人。
Nearby the Guan Yin town of the Taoyuan district, there were many young and strong people died. So they were discussing if they wanted to deliver the wild wandering ghosts. They did not know that there were a huge group of ghosts already living there. That's why in the nearby neighborhoods there were many young people died. It's quite There was quite an unrest there, and also near San Francisco. They all in the surrounding area, and the effect will expand gradually. So Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, the God, please protect us. So today I will give the empowerment of Mahabala. I hope that everyone will chant Mahabala's mantra. Use Mahabala as your protection, and use Mahabala to set the bundle of protection and to protect yourself. Use Mahabala to protect your family. And use Mahabala to protect the society. Use Mahabala to protect the country. Otherwise, when X ghosts were roaming around, there will be many people that are harmed. The one that first enshrined X goes at the 14th chapter in Taiwan. There were 4 leaders of the chapter. The first one was Master Lian Si, had lost his mind. The second leader, and the third and the fourth, they all died either of sickness or suddenly. So 4 leaders of that chapter all died. So now everyone from 14th chapter came for purification and regaining their purification. Also people from the ancient chapter came for purification because they worship the statues of the 5 heads of ghosts, and then they did turn those statues. And also people from the Sanchong chapter, and they came together, and everyone has ghosts on them. Their faces were pale and dark, and they lost sleep at night, and very befuddled and unstable. There were 3 chapters in Taipei, all controlled by X. 4 Lin, Lian Seng, and Sanchong chapters. they all now return to purification. Central Taiwan, there is, on the eastern part of Taiwan, there is 3 chapters, Donghu chapter. She went there to meditate, and afterwards the leader of that chapter died suddenly. So the Donghu chapter dissipated and was gone. And then she went to One Sun Center. The leader also died. So the head of the One Sun chapter also died. And then she went to Hualien Center. And she brought the head of the center and his wife to San Francisco, and all the centers disappeared. All chapters in East Taiwan disappeared. After they went to San Francisco, they came back and they were mentally disturbed. So please be careful of scam and lies. All she said sounded good, but everyone getting in touch with her all died or suffered. They were all still young and died. Mr. Liao Hechun and his wife, they all disturbed mentally. They gave a witness on stage at the Taiwan Temple, and they couldn't say, although they moved their mouth. Their mouth is like a bird. In Seattle, there are 2 mentally deranged people. One, someone that we all know, is the woman, the mask. When the ghost entered her body, she would shout it and cry to the tree. And we didn't know what happened to her. But one day we heard that she cried out for help from X. I was giving her blessing, but instead she kept crying out loud or shouting, X, help me, X, help me. And there was a Dharma sister Chen that got her degree in United States. She speaks English really well. She looks normal from the outside, but as soon as she speaks, then you can tell. She would say strange things. She said, she told Fortune that Grand Master had asked me to take over the presidency of Sangyen Lu Foundation. So you have to transfer all the materials of Sangyelu Foundation to me, because now I'm the president of Sangyelu Foundation. So He was really surprised. How come his dad is firing her and changing the presidency? So she asked me, and I said, no such thing at all. She said many weird things. She said that Grandmaster owed her $5 million or sometimes $10 million that Grandmaster has to pay the debt. And sometimes she said owed 500 kilos of gold. So the debt was getting more and more. She's strange. One time I asked her, what happened to you? And she said, oh, X told me. X spoke to your heart. Isn't that weird? So we need to discern and differentiate the right from wrong, whether it's Buddha or a Mara or demon. You need to be able to differentiate them. So there's 2 books writing about ghosts and the Queen of All Lies. And in the future there would be another book about the realm of the ghosts. And every Buddha disciple should have all these 3 books with them. So at this education center, I'm teaching you how to differentiate between a Buddha and a Mara or demon. You have to read these 3 books. One is writing about ghosts. Second is the Queen of All Lies, and third is the realm of the ghosts. So if you read these 3 books, then Grandmaster doesn't have to reiterate to everybody over and over. This is not an issue of people not getting along with each other. It's not Grandmaster's personal problem. It's not her personal problem. But it is a problem of the world that is being affected by the ghost. You know, San Francisco is the headquarters of the ghosts. And the branches are any place that her followers have placed tablets inside it. They have distributed so many tablets. So the headquarters of the ghost is in San Francisco, and the branches are inside the True Buddha School temples, chapters and centers. So you need to check at your places to make sure that you don't have those tablets that contain 5 spirits or ghosts or wandering ghosts and evil spirits. You can burn them or you can send them back to San Francisco. But please don't give a return address, otherwise they would send them back to you. And in a moment, I would confer the empowerment of all Golden Mother Dharma practices, Manjusri Dharma practice, and also the Vajra body of Golden Mother, the Vajra head, Vajra, and also Mahatala, Hedika, and Mahabala. so many.
记住啊，不要给叉叉快感。
Never ever receive empowerment from X.
不要给叉叉魔法。
Never ever receive blessings or touch on the head by X.
万点一魔点，这鬼就进到身体里了，很厉害。
Because by receiving that, the ghost will enter into your body. It's really horrible. So please pay attention, be careful. Because the effect now it has affected the whole world, because True Buddha School is global and all over the world. So that's why X ghosts also reach all over the world.
大家要记得，否则你们到时候卡怎么办？告诉大家，有一个。
Please remember, if you are invaded or attacked by the ghost, there's a very good method. Is the practice of the rice and cloves to eradicate the negative and the evil spirits. Remember this. A plate of rice, and you place your old worn clothes, lit 3 sticks of incense. When the incense are burned halfway, take this incense and throw them outside your house, and you wear the clothes again, and then you throw away the rice at the backyard, and the ghost will leave your body. So that's the Dharma practice of rice and clothes to eradicate negativities and evil spirits. And you should write Mahabala's mantra often, frequently. Or Mahatara, Heruka, or Akalanata, or the tiger head Vajra, or the black-faced golden mother. This mantra. Golden Mother is Grandmaster's lineage root Guru, the Vikidam and Buddhist protector.
文殊师利菩萨可以赐给我们智慧，他是智慧神。
And Majusri Bodhisattva will bestow wisdom upon us. He is the greatest wisdom giver. Tiger, Vajra, Mahatara, Heruka, Mahabala, Heruka, they all protect us. And Golden Mother will also bestow abundant resources, good fortunes, so that all of our needs are fulfilled, and our wisdom is sufficient.
敬爱具足，
Our love, respect, and tolerance also complete.
大家也能够降服所有的。
That we can win over all the ghosts.